All right, let's get into some rumors. And if you've listened to us before, we're not going to dive too deep into these. And really, if Passan or Rosenthal reports it, we'll talk about it. But there's a lot of reporters on my not talking about what they say list.
Unless they say it's done.
Well, if it's done.
Yeah,
but there's just, rumor season is like crazy.
Bob
and
Nightingale?
It's annoying.
A lot of money.
I know you like Bob, but no. No. Because also it's like, what are you going to do? It's not, some rumors aren't actionable. Some are interesting. So here's some stuff that's happening. So this episode, are we posting this tomorrow?
Yeah.
As you're listening to this, these decisions have been made, Trev. Martin Perez accepted or didn't accept his qualifying offer. Same with Jose Abreu, Jock Peterson, Martin Perez. You think he's going to accept it or not? It's a lot of money.
I don't think so.
Okay. I think he may.
Rumors are saying that he might, but I at this point, my thought process is go and get the most total money you can get. Don't worry about your AAV.
I think did Evaldi get one?
He did.
So Evaldi, I don't know if he's going to accept it. Jose Abreu is not going to accept it. Like, no way, right? I don't think Jock Peterson, I think he's been a nomad for a while now. I think he's probably going to not accept it and try to lock up a contract for a couple of years.
It's a lot of money for a guy like Jock, who is seen as a platoon guy.
Very true. Very true.
But he hits so much.
It's an interesting case.
He's one that you can see either way. He might be looking to finally get locked into a place.
Well, you guys already know because the deadlines are due the day we're recording this, not the day you're listening to it. So we'll see. Rizzo's a big one for us Yankees. I don't think he's going to accept it, although Ken Rosenthal wrote an article about how rumors are that the Astros are in on Rizzo and they want him. And that sucks because, one, it's a big blow to the Yankees if they're trying to re-sign him. And two, he's a good player and will help the Astros out and all that. And it makes sense. They need the first base help. But then Ken wrote, maybe he does accept the qualifying offer because it's a big yearly salary. And if he has a good year without the shift and in Yankee Stadium where he hit 32 home runs and the qualifying offer cannot be attached to him next time, well, now he's a free agent coming off a 19 per year. Had a good year, and now that contract may be much different and better than the other one because you kind of set the yearly money at 19 or around 19 if you accept it.
It's more than he's going to get kind of from anyone per year right now.
Yeah.
Even
and I was like, all right, Rosenthal, talk me into this, even though I don't think he accepts it. But it was an interesting thought process of
this qualifying offer is tough. As I'm reading, I had read somewhere that it wasn't a big deal for him, but the way they do the qualifying offers now is if you go over the competitive balance tax, the more times you go over that, the higher the pick that you have to give up is. So this is what it's going to take for the Astros to get rid of or to sign Rizzo. Excuse me. They'd be stripped of their second highest pick in the 2023 draft and $500,000 in international signing bonus space.
Yeah, they were saying Rizzo gets hurt by the qualifying offer a decent amount because of his age and his back injury. And not only are you going to have to pay Rizzo his money for a couple of years, but you also are going to have to do just what you said. Give up a decent pick and decent money. He's going to want to go to a contender who's going to want to give up more. And that's why Rosenthal was making the point, and this is all wasted breath because as I'm saying this, the people who are listening already know what Rizzo did, but making the point that he may opt in because it sets the bar of a higher one-year salary. He gets to use Yankee Stadium short porch to boost his numbers like he did, 32 home runs last year. And then if he hits free agency again, you can't get the qualifying offer a second time, so he'd have a better shot in free agency. So I thought it was no shot. I thought it was like 0% chance he accepts it. And then after reading Rosenthal's words, I was like, oh, maybe there's a chance. And that's obviously Yankee biasm and wanting it.
It definitely is.
Yeah, for sure. Manager of the years are announced tonight. You'll find that out as well. Congrats to the guys that won.
Yeah, congrats.
Other rumors are all Rays based, Trev. Kind of. They already are clearing room. They traded Ji-Man Choi to the Pirates, who I think the Pirates now have 3 Koreans in their infield, which is like, are they going to just be the biggest team fan base, biggest Korean fan base?
Interesting.
Pittsburgh becomes Little Korea. They steal it
like that
from Pal Park. I lived in Pal Park. A lot of Korean. They reinvented the churro. A lot of people don't know that. It's delicious.
Korean food is
my favorite. Tough to order. I can never figure it out. But once it arrives, I'm like, this is delicious.
I got you. We'll go together.
The Rays released Brandon McKay. So those are the 2 moves to clear room. But they're saying that trades are looming with the Rays because of this 40-man situation that, the Glass now might be on the move. And some other players. So that's kind of be on the lookout for that. It seems like there's a deadline, so the rumors have some weight that they might be making moves.
Every team's going to have to make some 40-man cleanup moves, but it seems like Rays are motivated to do the extra mile.
Yep. And the Dodgers are close to re-signing Kershaw.
Sort of already a done deal, but nothing official yet. It makes sense that he's just going to be a Dodger for life. I don't ever see him pitching for the Rangers. I know that it's always a rumor.
I'm in it for the statue, man. Although I do think if he finishes like the next 2 years of his career with another team, he still gets a statue in LA by Dodger Stadium.
Dude, thinking about these statues that are outside, I mean, I think it's Sandy Koufax and Jackie Robinson. Clayton Kershaw right next to him. That's fucking wild, bro.
Oh, and he's got an awesome statue
and
pose.
Vin, I think,
with the knees up and the hand up.
Oh yeah,
like you can picture it.
That's what it'll be.
Yeah. That kind of greasy hair, hat, just a mess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be an awesome statue. I'm looking at it now. Like, I'll flip my computer around so you can see. This pose.
Yeah.
That's a good statue.
Dude, the Koufax statue is incredible. And so is the Jackie one. They did a really good job with those guys. You know the best statue is I've ever seen?
Interested? Statue of David?
I have seen that. It's beautiful. It's huge. So maybe that's number 1. Number 2.
All right.
Number 2 is the Shaq one outside of formerly the Staples Center, now Crypto Arena or whatever the fuck they call it. It's him dunking, and you can go stand underneath it and basically get like Shaq's nuts put on your head.
Dude,
you can get posterized by Shaq. It's pretty awesome.
You know what? I'm not an LA guy, not a basketball guy, really. I've never seen this before. That is an awesome statue.
It's badass.
I never seen that.
It's a pretty new statue too, like within the last 2 years. Yeah.
I'm glad statues are coming back. I feel like people stopped making them for a while. Anyway, that's the episode. Managers, relievers, and rumors. You are now informed, and we'll see you next week when Jake is back. I think it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, we'll get around to it. No,
he's out.
Jake's
out.
See ya. Jake's blitzball statue would be cool.